In a world where this guy doesn't know I'm tucked on his ship, where is he going? What is he really after? Today, on this episode, we're gonna steal this dude's shit. So there I was, all by myself, listening to the birds chirp, enjoying the view. I don't really know what I was doing on his ship. I don't know if I was trying to make a friend or, just enjoy the time that I had. But one thing is for sure. He doesn't know I'm here. I then observe him running around like a mindless maniac, not knowing what he's going to do. But then, he does something unexpected. The warrior stands ready, picking his weapon, knowing that this may be the last time he returns to the ship. One man, one skull forward. Will he be victorious? I have no idea. Based on how long he's been gone, in my mind, I thought he would be back any second now, right? Right?
2 hours later.
But no. I sat waiting and waiting and waiting, and he just didn't come back. I know it's super difficult for you to understand how long I waited. I'm gonna save you hours and hours of just sitting and watching. This man literally came out of nowhere and literally was just shooting, I think, a skull ship? I'm not really sure what's happening right now. I'm gonna be 100% transparent with all of you. He had a teammate this entire time, and I had no idea. This man literally appeared out of nowhere, and I barely saw him. I won't lie to you. I thought I was busted right here. I was almost positive he saw me. But he didn't. After waiting for so long, I finally saw the notification pop up. At this point, I was sure he saw me. But then I realized he was just looking back at Paws to make sure he wasn't moving. That's when I knew it was my time to strike. I had to find a very, very good tucking spot. There was so many different outcomes to this situation, but right now I'm having horrible stick drift on my controller, so everything is going wrong. I finally find a great tuck spot. I'm hidden, Nobody can see me. I'm 100% in the shadows. And now is my time to strike. So now I know I have to move very, very fast. I have to get this key far away from that ship as I can. I don't know if he's seen me. I don't know if both of them seen me and they're on the way to kill me right now. All I know is that I need to get this key far away. So at this point, I've already sent word back to my ship to Quick Paws, letting him know I 100% have the key. But we can't figure out where they went. I can't see them. He couldn't see them. Where exactly did they go? I knew I had to get this door open, and I had to get that chest of legends out of there. I didn't know if they were coming back. I didn't know if they were already there. All I knew is I was by myself, Paws was very far away, and I had to get this chest away. I looked for numerous spots where to hide this thing. This was our first Athena steal. Our first chest of legends steal. I didn't know where to put it, and I fell off the island, but that's okay because I knew I had it in hand. All I had to do was find somewhere to bury it. With somewhere to bury the chest and knowing Quick Paws was nearby, I decided, let's go for the rest of the loot. Let's not just leave the Athena. They're far gone. They left. They had no idea that I stole that key, which was concerning. With Paws finally on the island, I knew it was time to start loading up this treasure and get out as fast as possible. Me and Paws were having a conversation and something told me to check the horizon. And that's when I seen it. That's when I alerted to Paws that the enemy was on their way. I knew they would come back. I knew they would realize that we stole the key and stole all of their time, and that we just had to get away. And that's when they were giving chase. With a skelly brig on our side and the enemy behind us, I turned the sails and knew that we had to get to an outpost as fast as possible. If not, we were gonna lose everything. I tried getting on the loudspeaker, letting them know that we had already won and there's nothing they can do about it. That's when I turned around for 10 seconds and the water was black. I knew it. We had just lost everything. I had to prepare to fight the Kraken. And then I noticed he wasn't after us. Well, needless to say, we got the hell out of there. But we knew even after we sold this, we still had to go back for that chest of legends. So that's what we did. We went back for our chest of legends, and it was very peaceful. We got back to the island, and the guy who thinks he's a cat saw the ship. I decided that I was going to sword lunge over because I didn't see anybody on their ship. So I went over just to take a look. I finally made it to the ship, and I didn't see anybody. The anchor was down, so I decided raising the anchor was the best idea. Because honestly, I felt like their ship needed a little needed a little water. So I gave them some. I don't know if it was because I was excited or whatever the reason was, but it felt like this ship took years to sink. It took so long. Maybe I was just a little excited. With our chest of legends finally in our possession, I knew it was time to go back to the outpost and call it a day. We get to the outpost, a little rocky, but we get there, and we're happy, we're super ecstatic. The man who thinks he's a cat runs with the chest of legends, knowing that this is the very first time he has ever successfully stolen a chest of legends. We decide to turn around and go on top of the outpost. On a beautiful day like this, we look out into the horizon and we know we have won.